Alright, I'm doing this homework assignment on page 380, the grade scenario. You can open up this file from there. Letter A, I've done letter A, I've opened the file up. Letter B, do a VLOOKUP, because there is another sheet here called letter grade, if you notice, and on there there's a named range called grades. You could take a look at it if you want, but I have limited time here, so I'm zooming around. So I'm doing the equal VLOOKUP. Open paren, I'm looking up the 90.5, that should probably get an A minus, comma, again there's a range called grades on the other sheet, comma, 2. Close the paren, enter, there's the A minus. Again, if you want to see the named range grades, you just hit the drop down arrow and choose grades, and it'll bring you to this grade sheet. So back here, what letter B? I've done that. Letter C. They want to do these range names. I want to name this cell assignments, this cell midterm exams, 1 and 2. So I'm going to highlight these 8 cells and then go into my formulas and then create names from selection and then use the left column. Hit OK. And take a look. I hit the drop down arrow here by the name box. I choose final exam and it goes to that cell right next to final exam. Very cute stuff. So let's make some scenarios here. I want some different scenarios. These are my grades if I do better in assignments, better in final exams. So these 4 cells I'm selecting, and I'm going to go under data, what if analysis, scenario manager. Adding a scenario manager, it's not there. I can follow along with the book here fairly quick. I'm just going to do the first 3 because it gets boring after a while. First one is the test strength. It's going to abbreviate. Again, B2 to B5 are the cells I want to change. These are the values I want for test strength, so I'm just going to add another scenario. I'm going to do the assignment strength. Good enough for me. Same cells, and I'm just following along the book. It's going to be 100. I will get there. I'll put all my effort in assignments. 75. Tabbing from each one for me. 75. Tab. And then 100 for participation because I yak a lot in class. I'm going to add one more. This is going to be the final. I do really well on the final exam. Strength. And so I'm going to same cells. And then here I'm following along with the book. I get 75 because I don't do my homeworks. I'm not going to name names in this class. But 80. 95 then on the final. I'm hoping to pull it out. So there's some people in this class too. And then a 80. And those are all my scenarios. So I'm just going to OK here. Again, if I OK it out too quickly before, you can always add from here too to add another one. So the next thing it wants me to do is make a summary chart. So I'm just going to click on summary. And it says the summary of the results should be both the total points and the letter grade. So I'm going to highlight both of those and then just hit OK. And there's my, again, quick summary charts. So B minus for the final one. I should actually move these over to the right so it looks better. Right. And the next thing it wants to do is make really a pivot chart from this summary. So I'm going to go back under data. And again, what if analysis, scenario manager. So here I'm going to create another summary, but this one I'm going to make a pivot chart. And it only really wants the pivot chart, I believe, of the letter grade. Or maybe it's the total points grade. Whichever one, take a look. You hit OK. Alright, this is the one it wants. And so again, what we doesn't want a filter in it. So I'm just going to drag this off of the filter here so there's nothing in this box. And I'm going to make this, the drop down arrow, the value field settings, and average. Alright, and that's basically it. Good luck.